Hey folks, welcome in Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes. Yesterday was a little heavy. I know, it was a weird 18 hours, I guess. And that culminated with me confronting some fear that I had previously. And suffice it to say that fear, that succumbing to fear is, as I talked about before, there's a song, guys. There's a song. I don't know how to describe it. It's an anthem for me. It's called "Fears Not My Future," and it just, it's really poignant because it starts out, "Let him turn it in your favor," and they repeat that line 3 or 4 times, and then it goes, then it starts, "Hello, hello hope, hello strength, hello fear, hello love, hello." It's like 5, and I can never remember the order it's in. "Hello peace, hello love, hello peace." I don't know. "Hello peace, hello strength, hello love." I don't remember. And then anyway, and he goes, "Sickness is not my story. You are. Heartbreak is not the end. You are. Fear is not my future. You are." And what I encountered this morning was I had some fear that was, I thought, unfounded, and I thought it would make my life more challenging if I called my wife and confessed this previously. And so on. I mean, it wasn't confession. It was just conflict avoidance. You ever do that? We just hit a 10. Holy smokes. Hit a 10 on Captain Rex. But have you ever had a moment when you're like, I'm not going to say anything because it's going to, with your significant other, where you're just convinced that it's going to bring more heat than it's worth? That's where I was with this issue that I talked about last night. And it just ended up being totally unfounded. And, how had I not just taken the shot and called her this morning and just told her, just told her what I was perceiving, asked her if it was right. She's like, "No, you're not right. You're a little off there." And I was like, "Okay, well, help me figure it out." And she did. And, it's never bad to talk whenever you're confused, and that's the reason why I encourage people to leave a comment. Hey, if you're confused by what I'm saying, if you're confused by why I'm doing what I'm doing, just know that I have my reasons. And with people and emotional type things, it can be very heavy and it can be very stressful, and that's when we like to do conflict avoidance. It's what one particular political party in this climate avoids like the plague. And it frustrates the ever-living tar out of me. Um, because they're just cowards. And so it really takes a mindset of, I'm not going to let this fear that I see in front of me, I'm not going to let the Goliath, if you will, if you know what I'm saying, David and Goliath, and the story behind that. I'm not going to let this Goliath of fear hold me hostage. And it's not easy if it's not something that you're prepared for. But then again, are we really? I mean, because we always think that oh yeah, I'm totally prepared for fear. I'm totally prepared for this if it rears its head. But then what inevitably ends up happening is it happens, and we're always petrified by fear. And it's not until you've slept on it or you've had some time for your brain to adjust. That's why you should never make impulse decisions, because impulse is rooted in fear. And if you watch Dune, either the one I'm familiar with, or I'm sure the ones that have just come out recently, which I've not watched, then you know that fear is indeed the mind killer. And it is, because fear stifles communication. Fear stifles reason. Fear stifles hope. And it's important that we do not succumb to fear. I mean, fear just stifles so many things. It stifles creativity. It stifles reason. It stifles common sense. And I know, like, anytime or most times I should say, most times when I'm doing something new, I get captivated by fear. And when I do that, I don't make good decisions. And so if you're being asked to make a decision right away, like if you get a, and this is also the reasons why getting a second opinion when it comes to medical stuff is valuable, because if you just have one outcome and you're basing the decision about something medical based upon one opinion and it's fear-based, that can potentially be disastrous. And so what getting a second or third opinion does is it allows you to clean your head. It allows for the possibility to sit in, and then maybe the next guy is going to tell you something different. Or maybe he'll help clarify what the previous person has told you. And fear is, I just, at the end of the day, I guess what I would say is Don't let fear control you, no matter what it is. And I know if you do go listen to that Fear Is Not My Future, it's not going to be your cup of tea, but it's by two gentlemen that I have a lot of respect for, a guy named Brendan Lake and a gentleman named Chandler Moore. And it's just, to let him turn it in your favor. Watch him work it for your good. Because he's not done with what he started. He's not done until it's good. Fear's Not My Future. Anyway, first 11 minutes of this video, fairly heavy. But, you know, I don't want to shy away from real things just because we're talking about a game that we escape into. And honestly, I'm just, going through the motions. There's a lot of heavy weight that I'm letting go of, and because I didn't realize it, but I was letting internal fear kind of bog me down. And once you're to the point where you realize that, and that you realize that it can be counterproductive, and that you realize there's more freedom in letting go of what you can't control instead of holding on to what you can't control. To paraphrase one of the greatest shows ever, that's gold, Jerry. It's gold. It's gold, Jerry. And but coming to that point does not come easy. It's a lot of you don't know what you don't know. Oh my gosh. These things are going to drive me nuts, by the way. Going to drive me nuts. But yeah, suffice it to say that I was really happy when I didn't get any on the first crack of Captain Rex tonight, and then I did that refresh, and I pulled a 10. Why? Because, as you'll see when I go back to it, that means we're 15 shards from being done. That we're 15 shards from being done with Captain Rex. And who does that mean is on deck? Mother Talzine. So I don't know when's the last time I corrected this, but just to come up with the farming path. We're not worried about these, just putting together the 1 3-man team with these three. So this is largely whatever, but we still have to elect these guys at some point. We'll get there. We have, we are, we're working on these. Then we're working on this 3-man team, but we're farming Rex. We're farming Mara. Gonna be done with Rex here in hopefully less than 5 days, and then after that, maybe Mother Talzine. Probably Mother Talzine. Never can be sure. Because honestly, I don't know who it's going to be between now and then, but probably Mother Talzine. There's probably 80% chance because it's been Mother Talzine the whole time. And, I could be like, oh, here's another rabbit channel I wanna go down. But I don't know. If it happens, happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Anyway, I don't think there's too much to do. I think we just need to finish up here, and then we can call it a morning. Now that it's after 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you got a little bit of encouragement out of what I've been talking about over the past few days. Either way, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, no matter what it is, let me know. But God bless, hold the line, because fear is not your future. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.